Welcome to the 2017 start of fire season, but that's kind of incorrect because we've been in fire season for about the last 30 to 60 days. You may have covered our Wildland fire yesterday on Tejon Ranch, the one last week in Lake Isabella. We've had the Fay fire up also in the Kern River Valley. We've had several wildland fires on the west side of the county. Truly, California and Kern County are never out of wildland fire season. Even though it may be raining or snowing in the winter, that's when our residents and our citizens need to be preparing for the upcoming fire season. As we've seen, a couple hot days, dry, windy conditions, and we can have a wildland fire at any time. 5 years of historic drought have left millions of trees dead across the state and in Kern County. In our Greenhorn mountain areas, Bear Valley, those trees that have been infected by the bark beetle are dead. The drought has also killed a lot of the vegetation. This winter we received historic rain. That grew the fuel crop that contributes to the spread of wildland fires. We all know it's very difficult to light a tree on fire, but it's very easy to light some twigs. And this grass crop that is out there today in our mountain areas is a receptive fuel bed to a spark. And that fire will spread fast through the grass, lighting the trees and brush on fire, and then making a huge, devastating wildland fire. So a couple points of today is the Kern County Fire Department's ready. We have been out training for the last few months to be ready for the wildland season. And if you look around, this is our fleet of firefighting equipment for wildland fires. Whether it be our helicopter, bulldozers, hand crews, fire engines, we have the tools necessary to stop the wildland fires and protect people's homes. We've been training, making sure that we are completely ready for when the 911 call comes in for a wildland fire. I don't have a crystal ball predicting what type of wildland fire season it will be. Wildland fires are generally driven by the weather, the topography, and the fuel. Well, we know we have the topography. We have steep mountain terrain with houses dotted amongst the area. The fuel's there. We've talked about the winter rains have led to a crop of grass that burns fast and quick. We have winds we know will be coming. Everything is in line for the perfect storm. Last season we faced the most devastating fire in Kern County's history, the Erskine Fire. That fire burned nearly 50,000 acres and destroyed nearly 300 homes. The potential for an Erskine fire to occur again is there. That's why we're asking our citizens to work with us, to partner with us, to make sure that their homes have the defensible space, that their homes are clear of any flammable materials, whether that be a pile of firewood, pine tree needles on the roof. All of that is ready to go, to be prepared to keep the fire away from their house. Now, we don't have enough fire trucks in the state of California to park one in front of every home. That's why we rely on the partnership with our citizens. We can park a fire truck in a neighborhood and protect the homes, providing our citizens have done their defensible space. We've changed the rules to make sure that defensible space is done earlier in the year, and we've increased the fines for people who are in noncompliance, because one noncompliant homeowner could lead to other homes being destroyed by a wildland fire. Again, we come here today as the Kern County Fire Department to kick off wildland fire season, but wildland fire season never ends in California. This process needs to go year-round where people are doing their defensible space. So when we do get into the height of wildland fire season, it's safer for our firefighters and they can be more effective as they work to contain a fire and to protect homes. I want to encourage everybody to visit the Kern County Fire Department's website to get more information. Go to the local fire station to get information on how you can keep your house safe. And the last thing, when we do have a wildland fire, Ready Kern is the county's reverse 911 system where we can give citizens critical information on evacuation. And when we say it's time to evacuate, we want you to evacuate. That will guarantee that you survive a wildland fire and we do not have a tragedy.